Hello and welcome back to Geran River vs Subnautica Below Zero. I'm currently in Maida's base. I've just looted the place again. She is here. She saw me do it. I took a sea truck perimeter defense upgrade. Also, I have a discus fish. Where did I park? I can't remember. Right there. I will just stick that in. And number 5. Oh. Alright. I don't recall what the perimeter defense... Oh, actually, I'm quite damaged. I'll just repair that while I'm in a relatively safe place. I think what the perimeter defense thing is... Oh. Is it shocks things that attack you? I think that's what it is. Gives them a little shock, deters them. You know, it's not going to kill them. It's just going to keep them away a little. So that might help my ramming. It might make me a more potent rammer. What's around here then? A pengling bot. Well, that's evidence either of Sam coming here to hang out. Ooh, a little bit laggy. Or of Maida stealing Sam's stuff. Sorry, spooky noises. Data box. Water filtration suit. Used to be called the still suit in 1. Anything else here? Radios. Reusing assets, always good. Oh, there's stuff down here. That looks like a thermal generator or a power transmitter. I'm aware that I saw a chelicerae near these things. Thermal plant. So I'm nervous. Very nervous. Is that a diamond? It is a diamond. Okay, well, I'll have a quick little snoopy. Just a tiny little, quick little tiny snoopy. And what we have here. Ooh. What is that? Is that another thermal? Yes. That looks like a power transmitter, though. It is nothing, apparently. Maybe this is evidence that Maida used to have a thermal system and no longer does. More thermal plant fragments. I need to go back, really? Oh god, this is an ominous purple glow. I need to go back because I'm out of food. Pretty much. I've only got a nutrient block and a couple of bottles of water. I mean, then again, that'll see me for a while. That's why I brought them. Another diamond.
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
Oh. Yeah, I see why there's a temperature thing. I'm expecting monsters. Also, the temperature isn't, you know, any higher than it is out, like, further away, despite the fact that tons of lava vents here. Yeah, we get it. Thermal plant fragments. Damn, how many are you going to give me? Is this just Maida repeatedly failing to build these? Oh. Okay. Something was built here. This doesn't look like Maida's kind of work. Am I safe here? Yeah, it's only 40 degrees next to this exploding volcano. Perfectly safe. What are these things? I assume they're like batteries? Ooh. Oh, Maida's log 1. Okay. Booster tank. That doesn't sound like something I need. Yeah, these look like sort of batteries. Large batteries for charging something. Okay. Severely spooked by this area. Loads of diamonds, though. Might grab them. You know, the collision in this bloody place is absurd. Like, if I stand here, no matter what I click on, they're basically all this one... Oh, for God's sake, the collision. in this stupid bloody thing. If you stand inside the locker, everything is that locker. Oh god, that's so irritating. So I think the water filtration suit is basically a straight upgrade to the... Oh no, I'm wearing the cold suit. It's a straight upgrade to the basic suit because it allows you to just reclaim water over time, basically, by swimming around. Oh, not by swimming around, just by being. Okay, I want to read the logs, but I don't want to do it right next to the exploding doom that is this place. So I'm going to get these 2 diamonds and then get out of here. I have a feeling that this is going to come up underneath where that Chelicerath is, and I don't really want to be there. I don't see any reason to. Like, I'm trying to think of what I need now. Oh, loads of diamonds here. Yeah, that's going up to the surface, I think. I'm trying to think... Oh, which way's up? I'm trying to think what I need now. And basically, I think I need to find Omega. I think that's the only thing I need to do right now. So I'm going to have to go exploring, basically up. Up, but up where there aren't these things. I think I'm going the wrong way? Oh no. No, I'm going the right way. I just found a different... Oh! Different way out. Oh no. No, this is the right place. Maida's base is just up here. Okay, no, I did go in entirely the right direction. Yay! I'm judging you, Maida. I'm judging you. Do you see me judging you? You didn't help my sister. You led her down a path of terrorism, didn't you? I know you did. I can smell it. Hey, abandoned sea truck, how's it going? I did actually think of something. I did think maybe the prawn suit docking module on the back, possibly I could use that. Like, I leave the prawn suit upstairs, higher up, and then I actually I can test that. I can test that right now. Right now, I'm above the prawn suit's crush depth. Also, I saw exosuit thermoreactor module fragments. Apparently, oh, I've already got them. Damn. Oh, it's leaking. It's damaged. Oh, is it damaged because of the crush depth? Probably. If I drop that, can I pick up the other one? I kind of doubt it, but I feel like I should check. Where is... I've already lost it. There it is, okay. Aim down a bit. Yeah, I don't think that's going to grab. I think it's specifically designed for the prawn, even though it's called... Oh, God. Sorry, maybe jump. I think, yeah. I think it was worth a try, but I didn't try very hard. I don't really care, frankly. I don't care about getting it back. Where am I? I don't care about getting it back. I'm just going to leave it here and clutter this ocean. Is that silver? It looks like silver. If I turn around... It is silver! Do I have space? I do. I'm gonna mine some silver while I'm here. Ooh. Ooh. That was spooky. It's because it's recharging my... I'm at the crypto throne. It's recharging and it was spooky. I thought while I was here I'd come and have a little snoopy for my old mate... Chelicerath? How do you say your name? He's very big, isn't he? Okay, I don't like that sound. What was that sound? Oh, we're full. Got a pengling, an arctic peeper, 2 spinefish, a bladderfish, 3 boomerangs. 2 more penglings, another arctic, a triops, and 3 discus fish. So we've got space for 1 more. Bet you're eating well, aren't you, little guy? You know, in Subnautica 1, I had a floater friend. I think that I just saw. Yeah, there's something up there. That might be him. Oh, that's scary. I had a floater friend. Could just be water, actually. Might just be water. It's very hard to tell. I had a floater friend. Oh, God. And it was just a floater, like one of the They're little parasites that attach to things and lift them. And I just picked one up on my Cyclops submarine, and then I just took it everywhere with me. And I've got screenshots of like taking it down to the lava area, and it was just perfectly fine, just stuck to the outside of my ship. And the penglings are like that. They're just little buddies of mine that I'm just going to take wherever I go. Now, anywhere this vehicle goes, my little pengling buddies are going with me. I don't like that I'm just driving off into the bloody nothingness. Let's just go down into the little crevices, shall we? Feel it's tiny smidge safer here. Oh, God. Oh, it's so dark and horrible here. I don't know where I'm going. Looking for Omega Labs somewhere over... Oh. Somewhere over in this direction. I don't know where. What is that?
Detecting bow of an astronautical Sol-Transcov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2.
Inoperative. Thanks. Thanks. I was so unsure. God, there's a lot of it, isn't there? Yikes. So they just attach to stuff and lift it. Do I have... I don't have the laser cutter. I might have it in the back. Hang on. There. God, it takes so bloody long to open the right thing because of the collision. Okay. See what we can find, shall we? Is that a way in? Looks like a way in, but I really don't want to bloody go in there, do I? 'Cause it looks so creepy, covered in death vines of a sickly colour. Sealed door. Oh, I do like to cut open sealed doors. Oh, I do like to cut them under the sea. I like to cut sealed doors just for shits and giggles, basically. To see what's behind them. They're not for shits and giggles, is it? Hello. Ah, alien containment. My god, this is late game. That is absurdly late game to find an alien containment. And a PDA, trusting my instincts, Diana. Another sealed door. Is this a way out? No. Prawn suits. Drill arm. How am I doing on... I've got 2 minutes of oxygen. That is a way out. Oh! What's that? Sealed supply. Oh. They always have nuclear things in them. I don't want nuclear things. Literally have no use to me. Never gonna use them. Don't have nuclear stuff. Nuclear stuff. Oh. Yeah, just nuclear stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this. Ah, screw it, I'll take it. I do so enjoy radiation poisoning. It just gives that nice tingle to your life. PDA. Captain Badass. Battery. Oh. Reinforced dive suit. Okay. I miss my family. I think the reinforced dive suit is protective. This thing is bloody huge, by the way. Like, I'm lost and I've got a minute left. So I should probably stop exploring and just head back. Spooky out there, isn't it? Bloody spooky. Refill. And back we go. Although I do just want to get a quick... Nuclear reactor fragment. Interesting. Still never going to do it. Never going to use it. Another PDA. Accounting of the crash. Oh, looks like another junction box. So I probably could have got the thing I needed from here as well. Oh, okay, that's not somewhere I'm going. Oh, that was dodgy. Oh, there's the outside. But this... Is this the bridge? Looks bridge-like. Emergency takeoff. Oh, that's glass. Thought it was just open. Jukebox disc. I've not actually listened to any of these yet. I mean, I don't think I can do it on a video because of, you know, copyright and stuff, but I've not listened to them at all yet. You know, this vehicle has held up surprisingly well underwater for this long. You would be surprised how many spaceships are not designed to be submerged. Like, a shocking number of them. Almost all of them, in fact. Alright, I think that's it. Let's have a look at what we got then. I think they got hit by the laser. The same thing that took down the Aurora. Because it said everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot, and the laser, like all architect technology, was green.
I saved the whole damn crew from destruction.
Yep.
Mercury 2 was nearly obliterated by an
Immensely powerful energy beam called it.
Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
That's not a good sign. So by the sounds of it, there was the Captain Badass thing where they got shot by the energy weapon, barely managed to survive it, but still had to do an emergency crash landing in the ice, presumably. And then they did the emergency takeoff, and then they got hit again. Alright, let's have a look at Maida then, while we're doing the logs.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A Reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other.
They got like 6.
We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's rib cage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I'd thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
So this is after the Deep Grand Reef, I believe, is their last base. Because they made a base on the floating island, and then they made a base in the Jellyshroom Caves, and then I believe it was the Deep Grand Reef, and that was where Maida accidentally, I believe, led a Reaper back to them, and the Reaper attacked the base, destroying it, and she ended up like leading it away or something to let Paul, was it Paul, get away.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
So, she was at the crater, or just outside the crater. She implied that they went out into the void, which is highly unlikely because the Grand Reef isn't within easy swimming distance for a blind Reaper, which do have like 6 eyes. I'm fairly sure. I'm not going to show you a picture because they're fucking terrifying, but I'm sure they have more than 2 eyes. So if we assume she did get out to the void, which is very unlikely, and didn't get attacked by ghost leviathans, which is virtually impossible, she's floating just outside the crater in a void of ocean for, weeks on a Reaper's corpse. And by the way, corpses all sink in Subnautica, so that's a problem.
A fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I'd ever smelled. As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance.
Bollocks.
Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The winds followed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water. Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper's skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
Alright, bollocks. Absolutely no chance that a floating corpse would not attract predators. It would stay floating for 3 weeks. As it would freeze, I think it would float more because ice is lighter than water. But the fact that apparently it got from the crater to the bloody Arctic in 3 weeks of just drifting? Absolutely no chance. That is incredibly contrived. Because, in the ending of Subnautica 1, as you're leaving the planet, you do actually see the landmass that this takes place on. It's basically I think one of the only landmasses. There may be one more, I don't really remember. But I think there could just be the 2 landmasses on the entire planet that you can see. And it is a long, long way away. I'm going to have to rewatch the ending of Subnautica just to remind myself. Actually, I'm going to show it. I'm going to find it on YouTube and I'm going to show it here. And you can see how far it is between what I'm fairly sure is the crater all the way to the Arctic. And she apparently drifted that far in 3 weeks with 3 liters of water and a rotting Reaper as food. How did she survive 3 liters of water? Seriously, because she had no purification. She couldn't drink the seawater. Wait, she was ill. How the fuck did she survive? How did she survive the Geran virus? Geran bacteria? Because that we know it infected them all. So how the hell does she survive? Literally everybody else... Yeah, this is bollocks. She is dead. There is no way she could have survived that. Between the distance she went, the lack of water, and the fact that she was infected with a terminal illness that killed everybody else in a matter of weeks. Absolute rubbish. They just wanted to include her, and that's very disappointing. I gave it a chance to convince me, but they seem to just have decided, yep, this is what we're doing. We're gonna just include her, and she's gonna be in this.